tissue. It's like,
Mommy, that man's reaching into his pants.
ah, great. That's all I need. Ugh. No, I was reaching for this, you dirty little birdies. I love this as usual. Like yesterday, I was just fine. Then I hit go live, and then that's when my allergies kicked in. Good morning, everybody. Wednesday, we're halfway through the week.
Oh my God, he's having a fit. His camera's going everywhere.
Okay. At least that's better than my one trip to the beach.
Hurry up, get him back in the water. He's dying.
Good morning, everybody. Okay. We all know, of course, Doctor Who news wise, we have War Between the Land and the Sea coming up on the 7th. And then 17th, we have the Series 2 Fallout premiere. But yesterday, they rolled out Burning Springs, which was the new big addition onto Fallout 76. And sure enough, they blew it. Okay. Actually, no, you can see it's cleared up quite a bit here. It stopped snowing a bit into the morning, and they've got the roads pretty clear today compared to yesterday. And the thing is, I've watched the one clip and all that, and it's like, yeah, I saw the clip. I'm still not impressed, but like I said, I'm going to give it a shot anyway. But the reason why I'm ranting a bit about Fallout, because Fallout 76, they finally added the only thing I truly do like more than anything about Fallout 76 is the fact that it is still challenging. Even though my character's like level 600 and something, I can still get blown away by just about a lot of different stuff if I do something really stupid, which you can't do in Fallout 4. Fallout 4, once you get like a level towards level 200, nothing in the game's going to touch you, short of getting mods, and even then. But they roll out Burning Springs, big addition to the map, and this is covering the region on the other side of the river from Point Pleasant. So finally, yes, we're going to see what, Ohio looks like in the Fallout universe. Something a lot of people have been contemplating, especially us people who live in Ohio. And sure enough, us people who live in Ohio could not get into the game till sometime last night, well into the evening. Because, well, yeah, Fallout 3 and the New Vegas are getting remastered. I might have to replay them then. I haven't played 3 in years, and I never really played New Vegas because I couldn't stand the system. Just like I could barely stand some of the system they have going in 76 because they keep changing it. But, so then I'm sitting there watching live stream, and I'm like, wow. And then and then for a while, the Northeast region servers are still down. So essentially, most of the planet is getting to get into the game and go to the Fallout version of Ohio, except for all of us people in Ohio. I'm not kidding. There was a bunch of us commenting on this live stream. Wow, we live in Ohio. The new editions about Ohio, and we can't get in. Then finally, get ready for this. Get in. And then of course, my wife comes. The mail came, so I got to go do the mail. Plus, I've eaten certain things over the last 24 hours. Plus, so I have to make a visit to the ablutions to do a constitutional, if you want to read it that way. Then I come back and I can't log back in. I can log back into the game, but I can't get in any of the world servers, or it won't load the game modes or whatever. And okay, finally, a little while later, I get back in, I get started playing the game, and then just as I'm about to complete the first part of one of the new things, boom, server going down in 1 minute. Tick tock, tick tock. And I'm in the middle of a conversation with an NPC that I can't get out of. I'm like, so yeah, they really screwed the pooch on this one. They've had this ready for months. They've been, and plus another thing I've been avoiding like the plague is the videos, because they had the public test server up and they had people playing on the public test server, and sure enough, they all started making videos about every damn thing under the sun. And I'm trying to go into this new section of the map, spoiler free. Ugh. And now they've started including things from this section of the map into the daily challenges, which you do every day to, get bogus points or whatever and blah, blah, blah. Because I don't pay them money. Yeah, there's people doing the Fallout First thing where they pay money and they get all kinds of shit you don't get. But I'm sorry, I already paid for this game, once. I'm not paying for it monthly. Because, yeah, the whole server thing, if I was a Fallout First member, I'd have been canceling my subscription that night. Dude, you got meth for sale? I have math for sale. Do you want a little x plus y equals 52? Solve for x and y. Okay, cost you $5 for the solution. All right. You want to know what the Pythagorean theorem is? Or how about the hypotenuse of the right angle triangle? I got them for that too. That's $20. Okay. Will there be more Doctor News after War Between the Land this week? Maybe if they start filming on the Christmas special. And RTD already said he hasn't even filmed it yet, which is making me die laugh at all these people who fell for all those bogus AI photos that were coming out. It's like, guys, he hasn't even written the script yet. What makes you think that Paul McGann, Billy Piper, and all that are on set? Plus, your first tip should have been, when you look at those photos, all the crew members are wearing masks like it's COVID. That tells me they took those photos of the crew from back during the 2020 era and then made a mashup. Oh, okay, so I'll need a mod for that. Okay, yeah, well, because like I said, for the first time in a long time, I'm using a computer that does not have an Intel chip in it. You're right. Because, quite frankly, oh, God, my last few, they were pretty damn good high-speed computers. They did what they had to do, but the graphics cards sucked. All right? It's like, yeah, you could also, when you look closely at Paul McGann, it looks like especially the way his hair is done and all that, you can tell it's fake. I'm beginning to worry if, they aren't doing Billy Piper in AI anymore, because she was at a recent birthday party. She's been getting work done, and sadly, she didn't need work to be done. She was a beautiful lady already. Why the hell is she doing this Botox bullshit and this? I could swear she's had one of them buccal swab outs or whatever they call them, buccal swab outs or whatever, the things women are doing to their cheeks now to make them look like hollowed out skeletons. And Ariana Grande, speaking of that, get this woman some help. Get her and Cynthia Erivo, or whatever it is, some damned mental help. I saw a clip yesterday where they were sitting there doing an interview, and Cynthia starts freaking out because a helicopter flew over. That's funny. I had relatives of mine who freaked out when helicopters flew over, and they were called conspiracy nuts. But yeah, the doomsday photos that are coming out. Yeah, I've seen those too. And it's like, that's the problem now. You don't know what is real and what isn't unless you look very closely. And some of us just don't have the attention span anymore. I'm not kidding. I'm worried about her mental health and her physical health. She looks like a walking skeleton. She looks like she should be hanging as an anatomical display in a biology lab. And then she's sitting there shouting at the helicopter to go away and blah, blah. I'm like, Ariana Grande was shouting at the helicopter to go away because it was disturbing Cynthia. And I'm like, dudes, somebody please get a padded room ready. Maybe we should separate these two. Make it 2 padded rooms. Oh. Yeah, there's been a lot of these AI generated photos running around for Avengers Doomsday, Doctor Who, everything else. And it's like, of course, those guys are sitting at home with a bag of Doritos, touching themselves in funny ways, giving themselves red wiener and, or cheesy wiener. Oh, God, I don't even want to. Oh, God, now I've got that stuck in my head all day. Probably the sausage roll guys. Remember them? Or the 5, or the 4 or 5, who whores or whatever. You ever remember that? Oh, God. Oh, yeah, the Hooniverse show. Everybody's still watching that. I'm like, why? Because I have an eerie feeling when the new regime comes in, that's going to be gone too. Because I don't know how anybody puts up with that certain host. I like that. Went to a convention and it was having people pay her to sign autographs like she's done something significant. Oh, come on. Nardi and the Drunkard are going to be watching all this stuff along with their buddy Rotten Canal, and because anything they can watch that they can make fun of and or say it sucks, they're going to say it sucks. Even if they're sitting at home, hiding in their room, trying to keep the door locked so mom don't walk in on them with the sock. So they can go, I can't wait to make fun of this. Well, like I said, the main reason I got turned off on that particular host was when Chibnall and all them came in, the way you call it, the fan show got canceled, and then she went on this complete anti-Chibnall, I think anti-Jody thing for a while there. For what I heard, she didn't support Jody at all. And I'm like, here's the first female doctor, and sorry it wasn't you, but you'd think somebody in that position would be doing all they could to support. No. From what I saw, it was complete anti. He's been saying rest in peace, Doctor Who, for going over a decade now, hasn't he? And I love how some of them are still putting up that Doctor Who died in 2017. I'm like, and then of course you have what do you call it, the Nodaks, as I call them. Nodak. No doctor after Capaldi. It sounds like the name of a villain from an old 80s cartoon, don't it? Nodak. My term, copyright. Oh, yeah, the bowel movement. Yeah, folks, these guys, chances are, they're ordering pizzas, they're getting together, drinking beer, watching this stuff, having circle jerks, and then they have to go on the air and say it's utterly terrible because it gets ratings. And that's what I've noticed in a lot of things. People just, I can't find one. Maybe I'm just old and thing, but when I look at these channels just for the hell of it every now and then, I'm like, do they have even one thing they liked that happened in the last 10 years? This is woke, that is woke. The shit I took last night was too woke. It's... Oh... if I had the time or the bother, and I still had access to to the proper footage to really do it, I would make a Christmas song of Jingle Bells of each of them doing a different version of their word woke. Woke, 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 woke. Kind of like the dogs barking, Jingle Bells. Okay. Well, I just looked at the time. Speaking of negativity, I got to go inside. So yeah, they rolled out the new Fallout section last night, and they blew it because most of the servers were down. And then when people did finally start getting in, they disconnected the servers and for a downtime upgrade or whatever to fix the login issues. And it's like, oh man. So everyone, please be kind, be calm, be safe out there. Enjoy your day. And we'll hopefully see you all tomorrow. Take care, everyone.